Hello everyone and happy Halloween! My name is Junkie Hode and we've got ourselves another episode of HELLUVA Boss. We've got Mammon's magnificent musical mid-season special. So yeah, originally I was going to be doing a ranking review kind of episode on the episode Spring Break, season 1 episode 3 I believe. But this came out, so instead we're doing this. So I'm super excited because I know we're going to get to see more Fizz and Ozzy, and we're probably going to get a better look at Mammon himself because we have not seen anything besides Mammon's logo and his silhouette. I'm leaving it in. So let's jump into it and let's watch this new episode of HELLUVA Boss.
All right, folks, give it up for the king of all things green, hell, number one clown, the moneymaker himself, the king we all love most, Mammon.
Now, wasn't the king that everyone loved most, or the prince that everyone, wait, is Mammon a king or a prince? Because I thought there were the 7 princes of the 7 rings. I mean, I have no idea on that, but I thought they were all princes, unless it's just an ego thing that Greed calls himself king, or the king of greed. That might be the case, but I would figure that the most loved one would probably be Osmodeus, if you catch my drift. And I just realized we've got this. I think this has to be a flashback because we got Fizz and Glitz here, and Glitz has braces on, and Fizz has no damage to him whatsoever. So this is before the whole incident happened, before Fizz and Glitz split ways. So we're in a flashback right now. Is this whole thing going to be a flashback?
I hope you're ready for the best fucking show you will ever see in your shit lives! Right, I got tons of really fucking cool shit for you here tonight. But first, how many of you worthless bitches want to be big clowns like me someday? Well...
So, both Glitz and Fizz are... Okay, so... Maybe this is the largest inspiration to them for their professional careers, for being circus clowns. I mean, yes, they're part of Blitz's dad's family circus, but at the same time, it seems like they really aspire to be clowns. And I mean, it looks like Mammon is like literally the biggest clown there is, which is kind of funny if you think about it, because clowns usually aren't. They aren't the top of the economical food chain usually. Usually they're represented by like lower class scenarios. Yeah, so it's kind of a dynamic flip here, seeing a kind of like a clown king.
Well, I'm happy to announce that I will be starting up a new yearly clown pageant. You know, like one of them fucked up beauty contests, but for clowns, so it's better!
I would agree, because I mean, beauty pageants, they're so boring. Which I mean, if it's you do you. But to me, now a clown pageant, that would be interesting. I don't know if it would be as awesome and cool and rad as this right here that's going on, but it would definitely be something cool and interesting. At least the first time. I'm not sure, you know, if anything beyond that first time. If it might get a little weird after that.
I can't wait to see all the new talent I can exploit. Enjoy watching me grow my empire. Also, if you're a chick, maybe give up on your dreams now, because I'm not gonna lie, women just ain't funny.
Oh, I can't believe they actually went there with that. But I mean, this is the kind of shit attitude I've been looking for. Not because I necessarily believe it myself, but because this is hell. They're supposed to have these bad opinions, and they're supposed to be the norm. Because, I mean, yes, there are funny women out there. There are funny men out there. There's also very unfunny women out there and very unfunny men out there. It's just the way it is. But the fact that having Mammon having, because I think that's how he pronounced his name, having that kind of opinion is just absolutely hysterical, given the fact that, once again, they're in hell. They're supposed to have these kind of radical bad opinions.
And I'll be like the stepdad that will love you when it's convenient. You might be a lunchbox, an action figure, Saturday morning cartoon. Hell, I might even make a sex robot of you. I don't know. I mean...
Well, it seems like definitely the sex robot thing happened with Fizz, because I'm guessing this is how Fizzarolli really gets his start. And I wonder if this is where the animosity between Glitz and Fizz actually stemmed from. Because in the last episode where we saw that it was Fizz's birthday, and Blitz's dad was giving Fizz the birthday card saying, "I wish you were my son, my real son." I wonder if that's not the catalyst. I wonder if this is the catalyst of the jealousy coming from Glitz that ended up pissing him off enough to where or not pissing him off, but upsetting him, because there's a difference between being pissed off and being emotionally upset due to circumstances, because it seems like everything is going for Fizz, and nothing is going for Glitz. Like, not even Blitz's dad wants him. Not even Mammon sees any value in Glitz. While all these characters are seeing this value in Fizzarolli. And so it feels like Glitz is getting left behind.
I have to win that pageant someday. Can you imagine how amazing it would be to get to work with him?
What's the point? Isn't being the star of our imp circus enough? Plenty of people already know who you are, Fizz. You don't need to go work for Mammon like some creepy mascot.
It's not about that. It's getting to work with my idol. I just love that he's giving someone new the chance to be in the spotlight. He's an inspiration.
Well...
Okay, it seems like I've already been proven wrong, which is not a surprise. But okay, so, yeah, but it seems like Glitz is still showing some regards, some animosity towards the fact that Fizzarolli is wanting to leave the circus, or at least leave their circus in pursuit of something greater and grander. Like, oh, what, is our circus not good enough for you? I mean, do you have to leave me behind in order to go achieve your dream? Sometimes yes, but that doesn't mean you have to leave Fizzarolli just because Fizzarolli wants to pursue something new, something grander. You can still go along with him. So it's I mean, you might not see him as much, but that doesn't mean that they're not still there for you, and you can't still be there for them.
Do you think I could win if I worked really hard?
I think
you could win even if you didn't work really hard. I mean, yes, working hard is good, but you don't want to overdo it. But then again, I'm kind of a failure, so...
Seeing your shows, I wanted to get into clown performing too. I'm really good.
Hey, aren't you that creep who's always trying to sniff around our dressing rooms?
I have the best idea for a duo performance between us that should spice up your act. Picture this. We start it like a romantic ballroom dance.
Dude, weird fucking pitch. Fuck.
Okay, thankfully Glitz has got Fizz's back on this, because yeah, there's one thing of being admiring and inspired by someone else and wanting to pursue something because of being inspired by their performances or whatever it is that they do. It's another thing to start obsessing. You don't want to get into that point of obsession.
Fuck off.
I was talking to the clown, asshole. I'm sorry, Fizzy. I'm not normally so aggressive. I promise. I've just waited my whole life for an opportunity like this.
And a lot of this is also due to a lack of self-control. He feels like he can't control himself around Fizz right now. No, you can't. You very well can. It's just you lack, and this isn't an excuse for this imp. This is a issue. This is a problem. This is something they need to work on, and this does not excuse their behavior currently.
With your fame and my raw, undiscovered talent, I knew we could.
Hey, shit.
And everyone thinks they have a raw, undiscovered talent. No! I mean, you might, but most people, it's more than likely your talent isn't going to be the thing that you want it to be. And that's just a hard fact of life, unfortunately. It's a big issue. It's a big problem that a lot of people have. And I mean, I'm not excluded from that because I had dreams of grandeur one time for things that I was entirely not skilled at or proficient with doing. Now, there are ways you can go around to actually having the skills necessary to have the talent. But you don't just start off with the talent most of the times. That's usually something you have to work towards. You have to achieve and get. And that's kind of goes back to where Fizz was talking about the hard work. Yes, you do got to put work into it. It's not just going to fall in your lap. You don't want to burn yourself out on trying to get something done. But you still got to work towards it. You still got to put some effort into becoming better, into becoming good. You can't just go out there and expect that you're already great.
Beat it now or I'll make you swallow your fangs.
Fizz, you don't want me to leave, right? Tell him you don't want me to go.
We have to go now.
That's also ooh, this is a hard situation for someone like Fizz, who appears like they want to please as many people as possible. Doesn't want to come off as a jerk. Now, Fizz is completely uncomfortable right now, but doesn't know how to get out of this situation and doesn't want to necessarily hurt this imp's feelings, or might be afraid of what might occur if Fizz was to actually tell this person, no, fuck off, leave me alone, please. You know, I mean, you can let someone down, but someone like this, you can already tell that they would not let this go. They will not let this go. This is a stalkerish type person right here. We even heard, Glitz alluding to the fact that this person may be the one that's been sniffing around their dressing room. They have an obsession. They're stalking.
Fine! Fuck you! You think you're better than me, you elitist prick? Your act's fucking trash anyway!
Cheese and hot sauce, Fizz. Your fans or something else?
That's the epitome of not these two. But that was the epitome of a nice guy. The nice guy thing. Instead of actually being a good person, they expect that the fact that if they treat people, they over-embellish and overindulge into people, that they're going to be seen as nice people, and then whenever they get rejected, they view it as an insult to them personally. And so you see that they change completely. They change entirely from this nice guy into an utter asshole. So they were never nice in the first place.
What if my acts are trash?
They're not,
what
Fizz.
If I'm never good enough?
Hey, don't let one asshole get to you, okay? You are plenty good enough.
But I have to be perfect.
No, you don't.
I'll just have to keep practicing, and someday, maybe, I'll be good enough for...
It's me, Mammon!
Fuck. Mammon is gonna notice that. Ozzy! Where did my foundation go?
This is the 10th year in a row you've done this stupid pageant, Froggy. And you win every time. How come you're always so dead set on this?
I want to make Mammon proud, okay? He's really passionate about the craft of clown. He expects perfection, so I gotta be perfect.
Fizz, you ain't perfect. Nobody is. How about...
I love Ozzy so much. He's so supportive. He is there to basically... I swear, I hate saying this, they're my favorite couple. Millie and Moxie, strong number 2, but Ozzy and Fizz, he just knows how to go in there and, kind of quell those insecurities Fizz has and reassures them that you are enough. I mean, yeah, we all got problems, we've all got issues, but that's okay. That's okay. I still love ya. There's nothing wrong with having, not being perfect. Because no one's perfect.
You sit this one out and let someone else take the spotlight. You deserve a break.
Look, Oz, I'm fine. Working for Mammon is a big deal to me.
Okay, and another thing is, apparently this is a renewable contract type thing. Like, Fizz isn't just the face permanently. He has to re-audition for the position year after year after year. So basically, as soon as Fizz loses his value to Mammon, Fizz is probably going to get kicked out. Not out of Ozzy's, but out of the spotlight. And I think that's probably what Fizz really fears. That and disappointing his idol, Mammon.
He's been my idol since I was 5. I can't just not compete. I'd be letting him down. The fans down.
Mammon can eat my ass in a bad way. Fizz, I've known that guy since the start of hell, and he fucking sucks. Always has. He doesn't even do clown shit anymore.
I know, Oz, but this is for me. I don't want to lose.
This is Osmodius.
Oh shit, the big Oz himself. Is there a reason you're calling me on the weekend? Your sinfulness, royal big man?
You've lived rent-free in Fizz's head for years, so I can't help feel he values your take on things.
Yeah, I was the one who usually had the stronger opinions. Yeah, like one time, he tried convincing me that juggling was cool, but it's only a little cool at best.
Look, he's dead set on re-entering Greed's yearly clown pageant.
Wow, big fucking surprise there.
I was hoping to have some backup in convincing him that this thing is a waste of time.
What? Why?
Now, I don't quite like what Ozzy is doing here. Because he's involving a third party that doesn't need to be involved. Now, asking for advice is one thing, but asking for someone to join in is not advisable, because you're going to make the other person feel like they're being attacked. It's not like this is an intervention or some sort of, they're trying to tackle a very massive issue like alcoholism or someone who's heavily dependent on very bad drugs or things like that, or other massive issues. It's something that Ozzy doesn't really like, that Fizz doesn't necessarily want to do, but feels like he has to and kind of wants to have to do it. It's kind of weird to explain. But I don't think it's to the level where Ozzy should be bringing in a third person, especially someone like Glitz. Because Glitz, I don't know how subtly he'll be able to handle this kind of situation. This is going to make the situation so much worse.
Hey, there he is! Now how's my bright, shiny brand baby doing? Ready to reclaim your win another year? Yeah?
You know it, Mammon, sir.
Good, cause, I saw your competition, and it's pretty stiff, right? You are gonna have to try extra hard, like fixing that posture.
Ooh, what a piece of shit. It's manipulative as fuck. That is manipulative as fuck. Mammon's a piece of shit.
Who's this dumpster diver you got here with ya?
Hi. Yes, nice to meet you. I'm the one who saw through your fake-ass bullshit from the day I had to spend all my savings on the shit-covered dick show you called a performance. Thanks for that, by the way.
I will say, Glitz is the kind of person you want to have around when you need someone to just tell it like it is. Tell it straight up. Like, he doesn't sugarcoat shit, which is necessary sometimes. Sometimes you just got to have someone that will tell people to their face, hey, shut the fuck up. You're being an asshole. Stop this shit. It's toxic. Granted, Glitz also has issues where he can be toxic too, but still, it's good that he is there to be able to at least be like, this is bullshit. Shut the fuck up. You need to do better.
Look, Glitz, I don't know why Oz brought you here, but can you at least not talk back to my boss? I need this gig.
Why? Don't you have the world's best sugar daddy?
I just need it, okay?
The reason why Fizz feels like he needs this is because he doesn't want to be viewed as someone who has to leech off of someone else's success. He wants to prove that he is successful himself, that he doesn't need to be in whatever relationship or whatever association that he's in, that he can provide his own worth without realizing he himself is what's of value to like someone like Ozzy. It's not about the things that Fizz has or the position that Fizz has. Ozzy wants Fizz to not have to put up with bullshit that isn't necessary, but Fizz feels like he has to have a name for himself. Otherwise, he doesn't have any worth. He doesn't have any value. He doesn't see that he has value outside of that. But he does. He does.
Oh, fun. You gals gonna be competing as well? That's really nice.
You can shut up now, you fugly imp. Yeah, see, we didn't come to chat, we came to win.
Wow, what attractive attitudes you got.
Like we care what your opinion is, Fizz, Karate. Shut up, I was thinking of one. Should have been faster. Whore. Slow-ass bitch.
You know, it's pretty telling that you snatches can't even keep your stupid mirror shtick together. It ain't cute.
We don't need to. We put our energy towards our performance and winning Mammon's favor.
Oh, well, I look forward to seeing what you do, and may the best clown be.
We plan to.
And this just endears me more to Fizz. They're being toxic pieces of shit. Okay, new drinking game. Every time I say toxic, you gotta take a drink. I don't care what, as long as it's not something illegal or will kill you. Water. Do water. Every time I say toxic, take a drink of water. Most of y'all probably need it anyway. Ooh, that was nasty of me. But I really love how Fizz is interacting with them. He's still being polite, cordial, even though it's obvious. It's obvious that they're bitches. At least from this interaction. Maybe they're not in general, but you can't just go out in public and treat people like shit and then be good behind the scenes. Just like you can't go out and be nice to everyone and then be toxic behind the scenes. It doesn't work. You've got to be, you really should be decent in front of the stage as well as behind the stage. But I mean, they're probably right up Mammon's. I keep on switching between how I say his name, but Mammon's alley.
My very own pride and joy, the marketable son I never had, Fizzaroli!
Yeah.
Now he says the marketable son that he's never had, Fizzaroli, but you know the second someone else's wins, he's going to kick Fizz to the curb. He's going to give no shits about Fizz after that, and his attention and the title is going to go, he's going to say like the twins are going to be his daughters that he's never had, the marketable daughters he's never had. It's I hate Mammon. Oh, he is horrible.
Hey, Mammon, I may not be in the right headspace to interact with the fans right now. Is it okay if I maybe skip the whole thing?
Of course not.
I just really don't think that I'm really...
Oh, come on, Fizzy, my boy. Don't you want to do this for your fans? Listen to them.
Mammon does not care about you, Fizz. Don't give a shit what he says, because he doesn't give a shit what you say. He only cares about what you can bring him. He doesn't care about you, that's you. Like, Ozzy cares about the you, that's you. Mammon just wants to ring you for all you're worth. He's like every company that's fucking out there right now. They don't give a shit about you. They just want to work you as hard as they can and then replace you whenever you break. They don't care about you. They care about the money you bring to them.
Thank you so much for coming to the show. We love you, Fizz!
Aww.
I hope you're excited for the big finale.
Now you notice how after that perked him right back up and put him into it, because this is really what it's about. This is why, like, a lot of people end up wanting to... Now, a lot of people go into entertainment because they want the attention. They want everyone to be looking at them. Now, this should be the reason why you want to go into entertainment. It's not about, the self-glorification. It's about wanting to go out there, entertain, inspire, to bring joy to people, and to give them a dream that they can go out and pursue themselves. This is touching, this is heartwarming, and you can see that that's what Fizz really wants. He wants to inspire others. He's not really necessarily into I mean, yeah, the attention is nice. The egoism in there can be all right, but that's not what it's about. And it's not bad to have that, but to make everything about yourself in entertainment, what's the point of that? This is why a lot of us do what we do. Why a lot of us get on camera or get in front of people, tell jokes. We want to make people laugh. We want to inspire people. We want to entertain. We want to see people smile and be happy. And as you can see with this, it energized Fizz, where before he was not feeling it. He didn't want to do it. He was doing it because he had to for his job, even though he technically shouldn't have had to do it. But this revitalized because this is what he's doing it for, to inspire, to lift up others. I went from hating Fizz to the last couple episodes just loving Fizz to death.
Come again?
Don't let it affect you.
Such fucking trash.
Oh, it's
She has been, except now I have to see your smug-faced bastard on everything, everywhere, and you can read all about it.
And that's the thing. Once someone becomes your hater just because you spurned them, they're your hater for life. They're not going to shut up about anything. Anything good you do is going to be something bad. And then don't do anything bad because they're going to blast that everywhere. Because the obsession doesn't die, it just shifts. Where it was a positive obsession, and I use positive for lack of a better term for it because it's really a toxic obsession, but I'm using positive in the fact that they think highly of you. It's in a bad way, but they view you as almost like a god. But then once that's spurned, they hate you like you're the devil. But yeah, when someone's obsessed with you, the obsession doesn't die when they don't like you anymore. It shifts entirely into the opposite extreme of severe hatred. And honestly, the best way to deal with them is just ignore them. You don't feed the trolls. Now, if things progress to an extreme, to certain extremes, then yes, you need to get, proper authorities involved. But until a certain line is crossed, and I don't know what that line is per se, just ignore them.
To think what we could have been together if you hadn't been too up your own ass to listen.
And that's the biggest problem with people like them is it's all about them. Even though they think that they're being malevolent, that they are the best thing for this other person. It's all about them. It's all about what they want. It's all about what this person wants. And they want Fizz. Fizz doesn't want them. But they can't handle that. They can't move past that. They think that they deserve all this. No, you don't deserve anything. You gotta work. Considering at the very beginning of this, I was like, no, it's not all work. Work is still important. Let me say that. Working is still important. Working towards something is important. But you don't want to work yourself to death. You don't want to burn yourself out. What am I doing? What am I doing? Essentially, this person is the complete opposite of someone who works immensely hard to get to a place. Yeah, you can work. Working towards something is good. Expecting things to be handed to you is horrible. And then getting upset because the things that you think should be handed to you aren't handed to you is horrible. It's deplorable.
Hey, whoa, you good?
Yeah, mate. You're right, Fizzy.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And this is the dynamic of someone who obviously cares. Glitz obviously cares. Fizz and Glitz have made up, for the most part. Glitz cares about Fizz and the situation he was just in, making sure he was alright. Mammon's checking in because he doesn't want his property to be damaged. He doesn't care about Fizz. Once again, he cares about the money Fizz will bring him. And if Fizz isn't working, we'll replace you. You can see that in Mammon's eyes right there. That's the reason why Fizz is... Okay, I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong earlier. Ozzy calling in Glitz might have been the right thing after all. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, and I make a lot of wrong calls on things. And it's looking like that was definitely one of the wrong calls I've made. Because, yeah, it seems like this is a very, very bad situation for Fizz. Almost to the levels of needing an intervention type situation. So yeah, I was wrong earlier on that. This, yeah.
Oh, shit. That guy got to you, didn't he? You know, you don't have to...
I do, Glitz.
No,
I
you
do.
don't. No,
Fucking
you
hell,
don't.
Fizz, this is stupid. That clown shit is not this important.
This job is. Without it, I'll lose everything.
Fizz thinks he'll lose everything. He doesn't realize what everything technically is. He's seeing it as the fame, the fortune, the independence, the status. He's afraid that he'll lose those things, yes, but he's afraid that if he loses all that, he'll lose the things he really cares about. He thinks that people want him because of who he is, and there are a lot of people out there that probably do, that only care about him because of his status, but not the ones that are important. I mean, we already know, Ozzy. If Fizz was to get rejected by everyone else at this point in time, like everyone else would have nothing else to do with Fizz, Ozzy would still be there. Ozzy would still be in love with Fizz. And Ozzy wouldn't give a shit about any of those other externals. Because what matters to him isn't Fizz's status, it's Fizz himself. Fizz
Seriously, that guy
doesn't
is
quite
a
see it that
fucking
way,
dick,
though.
and he's using you for everything. Because you're likable, and he's a fucking trash fire.
No, he's not. He's just trying to make me good enough.
Good
No,
enough
he's
for
not.
what?
It's okay. You're fine. You need to be fine.
Fizz!
I love how Oz is always there. Even when Oz is not there, Oz is always there for Fizz when he really needs it. In the last episode, it was the dog leash that he was holding in his hand that gave him calm. And this, it's the mirror. While he's having a panic attack, while he's freaking out, he's able to look into the mirror that Oz gave to him. And if you notice, as soon as he was able to pick it up, look at himself through the heart of Oz, he's starting to be able to calm down. Now we've got Blitz here, and hopefully Blitz is going to be able to help calm this situation.
Are you okay?
Why did
Oh, no, it's
keep
Oz.
asking me that? You shouldn't be here, Osmodius. I'm fine. Please. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just needed a minute.
Come on, Fizz, let him in. Let him in. He wants to help.
You aren't okay. You're shaking.
Oz, I'm about to go on for the finale. I need some time to mentally prepare.
Fizz, come on. I'm trying to talk to you. You can't force yourself to...
Oz, I have to do this. This could be my last chance to prove I'm still good at this, that it's not over, that I'm still good enough. It's not just Mammon. I'm fine. I just need to be better.
You think you need to be this perfect model performer, but that's because Mammon is always forcing that image onto you.
But everything I have is because of Mammon. I have this life. I have security. I have you. Without Mammon, I wouldn't have... I have to win this.
Fizzy.
I don't want to lose. Because I feel like if I lose this, I lose you.
How would you lose me? Come on, Froggy.
You're with me because of who I am at my best. I'm barely worthy of working with a king of sin because...
He's there for you while you're at your best, but he's also there with you while you're your worst. For being the king, the Prince of Lust, he cares so much about Fizz that, yeah, relationships aren't always about being there at your best. It's also about being there at the worst. And you can tell Oz is willing to be there during those hard times too.
This is who I am! Without all this, I'm just nothing. And Mammon made me this. I owe it all to him.
Fizz, Mammon didn't do shit. You already were this. You'd be this no matter what. You are the most inspiring demon I've ever known.
I love
And
Ozzy so
you
much.
was the best thing that ever happened to me. I adore your inventiveness, your attitude, your resilience. And you're just the cutest little thing alive.
See, and that's what Fizzy needs. Someone who isn't about what he has, but who he is. Ozzy just demonstrated that perfectly. It's not about what you have. I adore these things about you, your personality traits, not about what he has physically.
You're gonna listen to me now, bitch!
Oh, so you two are an item.
I'm glad we're not going to be seeing that imp as a recurring character. I was actually really worried that we were, but that song, it was just so adorable. Oh my gosh. Honestly, these last couple of episodes have been so much what we've needed from HELLUVA Boss. We're seeing so much great positivity being introduced into this series. And oddly enough, not by the people we were expecting to get it from. I mean, we got a little bit from Glitz, but it's been from Ozzy. I kind of just want to focus on Ozzy and Fizz now. No, I still love my IMP Incorporated.
I played the game, I've won it all. They've screamed my name, they bought the doll. I've seized the day, now I've got one thing left to say. Hey, hey, fuck you! Here's my 2 minutes notice, fuck you! Time to quit and smell the roses, say goodbye. While I look you in the eye and say fuck you. Thank you all so much. You know, it's always been one of the greatest thrills of my life performing. And I'm so glad to bring you all one last show. 'Cause now, I quit.
Now that is how you quit in style. And like I said earlier, I was completely wrong about bringing Glitz along because, yeah, he apparently was able to tackle it with enough subtlety and be supportive where he needed to be without putting himself in there more fully. Glitz wasn't being heavy-handed with any of it. He was being supportive like he needed to be in that kind of situation, which is surprising, knowing Glitz. Yeah, and absolutely, there's so many good songs in this. Like, just about every song in this, I can't think of one that was bad, but they were bangers. I've liked pretty much every song so far in this episode, and we got like 3 or 4 in here. And the fact that even Mammon was clapping around, jumping around, having fun with the song, even though the whole time Fizz is, fuck you, bitch! I love it.
Oh, look who's acting like a big fucking hero. Careful what you say, Ozzy. Wouldn't want your little secret getting out, would we? I don't care anymore.
Yes!
Because if you let him quit, I could tell everyone here that... What? That I love him? Well, I do.
Yes!
I knew it!
Oh.
Wait. That's me right there. That is me right there, right now. Maybe not the I called it, I told you. It's just the, yes! Wait, what's this? I am pleased to announce that my collection of multicolored combs continues to grow. I am forever grateful to all my followers who helped me make this possible, and to the haters who like to shit on my collection. You're just ugly and jealous. Touch some grass. I mean, you go collect your combs. Go collect your combs. Don't let anyone tell you not to. All right, so once again, we have another wonderful episode. These have been consistently good. These have been really, like, top tier episodes. Now, I think I do like the previous episode better. This was still pretty good. I really, like, last episode was top tier. This one is top tier as well, just maybe just, you know, one step below last episode. I mean, we're seeing a lot of growth. I mean, we've seen some growth in Glitz. He wasn't his typical shitbag self. Like, he was actually playing the role he needed to play in this situation, in this abusive, toxic relationship that Fizz had with his employer, Mammon. Because, yeah, that's precisely what it was. It was an abusive relationship, almost. Well, not almost, it was. It was an abusive relationship. Because Mammon didn't care anything about Fizz. He just cared what Fizz could bring for him. And Ozzy was there for him. And like I said, against my better judgment, he got Glitz involved. At first, I didn't think Glitz should have been involved with this. I'm glad Ozzy reached out to Glitz, because Glitz, like I said, handled that in a way like he should have. And the fact that Ozzy is willing to give everything up, because that's essentially what Mammon was threatening there at the end, is pretty much that Ozzy is probably going to be losing everything due to this revelation. For the Prince of Lust to be in love with someone and proclaiming that is going to have dire consequences in hell. Do we know what those consequences are going to be yet? No, we don't. We can guess, we can theorize, we can come up with ideas, but until we see the results of it, we're not going to know. And I'm a little bit worried because, like I said, Ozzy and Fizz have become my favorite couple. I hate saying that just because of how precious and adorable Moxie and Millie are, but come on. Seeing Oz put everything on the line and putting to words precisely what Fizz needed to hear, that you're not perfect, but you don't have to be, because to me, you're still beautiful. You're the one I love. I don't care about what you have. I care about you. That is such an amazing, and like I said, I can't believe how much Ozzy and Fizz have changed from when they were first introduced, and our expectations of what they were going to be in this series to what they are now is spectacular. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm actually kind of late for a Halloween party now, so we're going to wrap things up here, but do let me know what your thoughts are down in the description, in the comments below. Also, link to the actual video itself. If you haven't seen it already, that's going to be in the description. Go check it out. I don't know why you would watch this before watching the episode, but if you haven't, go check it out, please. Support these creators who make things that we enjoy. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a hell of a happy Halloween, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!